Let's take a look at Dead or Alive 6, released for the PS4, Xbox One and PC in March 2019. As you can tell from the title, Dead or Alive is a long-running series. The first entry was released back in 1996, making the series almost as old as something like Tekken. It's probably no secret that some players consider the Dead or Alive games to be inferior to what they regard as more serious competitive fighting games such as Street Fighter, Tekken, or even Soul Calibur. Because Dead or Alive is more about jugglies than juggles. It has also been said though that Dead or Alive 6 will focus less on skimpily clad female characters than the previous games, in order to be taken more seriously as a fighting game. But is there any truth to this statement? Perhaps we'll find out today. Let's jump into it. When it comes to gameplay modes, DOA 6 has it all. Arcade mode, survival mode, time attack mode, a challenge or mission mode with special objectives for each fight, an elaborate practice mode, and a trials mode where you can practice some of the really hard juggles. And then there's the story mode, which involves playing as all the characters and experiencing the story from their point of view. The story in itself isn't overwhelming and is mostly there to let you see the characters interact with each other, but at least it's there, and it's actually told using cutscenes and not just walls of text. The inclusion of all these single-player modes may not impress you, but considering how little offline content other fighting games are often released with these days, it probably should. Then there's online multiplayer, which is pretty straightforward. The online ranked matches work really well, and out of about 30 matches so far, I haven't experienced a single disconnect. And now on to the actual fighting, which should feel very familiar to anyone who has tried the last game. You have your normal hits and combos, you have your grabs, and you have your reversals, or counterattacks if you will. In Dead or Alive, all characters can perform reversal moves, but you have to use different inputs to counter high, medium, and low attacks. You also have access to a super move you can pull off when your power meter is full, although it isn't quite as flashy as in the latest Tekken. Generally, the action is fast and moves are easy to pull off. Even multi-part throws should be possible with just a minimum of practice. All characters have a lot of combos with very easy timing and input, and this means that you can get pretty far with button mashing. This certainly makes the game friendly for beginners, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll stand a chance against an experienced opponent. Finally, let's take a look at the characters. The always charming Kazumi returns alongside almost all of the old fan favorites such as Ayane, Mira, Honoka, Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, and of course Zack. There aren't as many characters as in the previous release, Dead or Alive 5 Last Round however, and guest characters like Akira or Narutora are nowhere to be found. Nyo Tengu is here, but as a DLC character, so you have to pay for her. Two completely new characters have also entered the fray. Bad boy on the outside but soft-hearted on the inside, Diego, who looks strikingly like Brad Burns from Virtua Fighter, and blue-haired scientist girl Nico from Finland. But what about the costumes and the rumors that skimpy swimsuits are a thing of the past? Well, in part, it's true. Though you can customize your characters with various glasses and hairstyles, you cannot undress your characters and create your own outfits like you can in Tekken 7 or Soul Calibur. You'll have to stick with the existing costumes. Only a few are unlocked from the outset, though you can unlock quite a bit more just by playing with the characters in the various modes. Many of the costumes are nothing more than color variations though. And as you can see, with few exceptions, they are not all that revealing. But wait, what's this? Scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll find something resembling swimwear. Wait a minute, it's behind a paywall, and the season pass costs $100? I see. So there you have it. A delightful game that can be enjoyed both online and offline, full of charming characters. What's not to like?
私は戦う